ERP is one of the most effective ways to either overcome or manage your OCD. And I can say personally, it has helped me tremendously throughout my whole journey of dealing with OCD. What's going on, everybody? Man, appreciate y'all tuning back into the channel. If y'all haven't already, man, make sure y'all subscribe and turn on post notifications so y'all don't miss me when I upload. And as y'all can see by the title, we're going to be talking about ERP. I ain't gonna lie, your boy just woke up from a nap, so excuse me if I sound slow, sluggish, or anything else. But you know, I had to get this video done. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good today. Today's a great day. I got another video coming out soon that I'm really excited to do. But yeah, that's neither here nor there right now. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all follow me on all my socials. I'm gonna put them right here. And yeah, let's get to this video, man. So what does ERP stands for? ERP stands for Exposure and Response Prevention. Basically, ERP is a certain type of therapy that helps you expose yourself to the things that triggers you, and to the best of your ability, you try not to fall into any type of compulsion. So, as y'all know, I am self-diagnosed when it comes to OCD. I have not went to therapy. Like I said, you can learn ERP a lot better in therapy. I'm pretty sure I can do a lot of more research into what ERP, entails, but when I got a basic understanding of what ERP was, I really didn't do any more research after that. I feel like ERP is helping you build the confidence in yourself that you need when you don't want to fall into compulsion. It's giving you it's building up that certainty. It's giving you that. It's showing you in your brain that everything's okay, and you don't have to fall into a compulsion to gain the certainty that you want. You can believe in yourself. You can have faith in yourself, and then you can also understand that this is just a thought. This is just an image. This is a sensation. Yes, it's a possible thing, but it's not reality. It's not facts. It's just something that you're experiencing right now in the current moment, and it will later on pass if you just let it be. Because as we know, when you're falling into compulsions, all you're doing is feeding your OCD as it strives off of the attention that you give it with the compulsions that you fall into. I feel like this video is going to be short, but it's okay. So I ain't gonna prolong the video because what I'm teaching y'all is really simple. But of course you can get a more in-depth understanding of this type of therapy with just like I said, doing research or going to therapy. But anyways, from what I've learned about ERP, I feel like, well, not even just from what I learned, I know there are more ways into doing ERP. Like I said, me personally, I had gained a simple version of what ERP was. So it's like that's all I needed to do to pursue it. And yeah, I know it's kind of dangerous, but I don't know, that I just at the time I was like I would do anything to just get through this. So yeah, in this video I'm going to give y'all examples of how I use ERP. I was gonna do this in the next clip, but I'm just gonna do it now. But warning, not trigger warning, but well, trigger warning, I guess, but I'm saying warning. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a professional, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. Like I said, you can learn a little bit more better. You can learn this a little bit more better and more in depth, with going to a therapist or even doing your own research online. I feel like what I'm saying is valid and I feel like it's facts, but like I said, take everything I say with a grain of salt and pursue. If you're going to pursue this on your own, pursue it at your own risk. But yeah, let's get into it. So I feel like for me to explain clearly how to apply, ERP into your life situations, I have to bring y'all into my life situations and how I applied it into my life. I just feel like it's better that way. So yeah. So as we know, I've dealt with sexual orientation OCD for basically since I was in high school. That was one of the main subtypes I dealt with. That was the first subtype I dealt with. So I have a lot of examples for like how I used ERP for this subtype. So yeah, as y'all know, the compulsions I fell into, like I explained in other videos. I think I did, but yeah, I explained in other videos where watching adult films to test my sexuality, avoiding going out with family and friends due to the thoughts I was having, you know, like not watching certain shows or movies due to them having people who are part of the LGBTQ in them and stuff of that nature. So keep in mind, before I get too deep, I knew what I was doing ERP before I even knew what it was. You know, it got to a point of my journey of dealing with OCD where I was like, okay, I'm going to expose myself to the things that trigger me. But I was doing it to test everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was doing it the wrong way. You know? So when, of course, so basically I was doing a compulsion. I wasn't doing ERP. So I don't know how I came across ERP, but I've read the best basic information about it. Basically, like I said, you exposing yourself to the things that triggers you, and to the best of your ability, you don't fall into any type of compulsion. So I'm like, wow. So I've been trying to heal. I just been doing it the wrong way. So, I started to, expose myself to, my family, my friends. I started going out with them despite the thoughts I was having. And when I experienced, the thoughts I was having, I would, of course, at first, it wasn't something easy to do. I wasn't able to just sit there and allow myself to have the thoughts. I, of course, sat there trying to change the thoughts, but the more I realized what I had to do, I practiced this more. I practiced, trying to sit there with the thoughts I was having instead of trying to fall into compulsive actions. Like I said, it wasn't easy at first, but the more I did it, the easier it became. And it got to a point where I was able to go out freely and, experience these thoughts and still hang out with my family and not be triggered, basically. And then when it came to watching shows and movies, because as we know, the LGBTQ community has been it's been a big thing, since, honestly, I don't remember the year, but it started to become a thing where, it pops up everywhere in movies, TV shows, music, and these are all the things that I enjoy. So at times, when these things had the LGBTQ community in those things, I would, like I said, for compulsion, I would avoid them. I would turn it off. I would skip the part if they showed them in the movie shows or whatever it was. And now, when I was practicing ERP, I avoid doing that. I would sit there and take what they were showing on the movies and shows and the music. I would just listen to it, watch it, and it got to a point where I was able to, watch movies and shows that included people in the LGBTQ community in it. I was able to, be okay with what I saw and not feel triggered. And yeah, of course I did a lot of other things that I'm not going to say because it's not, I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not comfortable talking about it, and I don't think I ever will. That's one thing. If you have OCD, you don't have to tell everything. For some reason, I feel like I told a lot of things that I shouldn't have told, when it came to my experience with OCD, but it's kind of too late now. But, those things I'm comfortable with talking about now because, I already talked about it. But, it's certain things that I, kept in the closet that I'm going to keep in the closet and I'm going to take to the grave with me because, that's just, I don't know. I feel like you don't have to tell everybody everything. So, yeah. But overall, that's my POV of what ERP is. Like I said, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a professional, so please take everything I say with a grain of salt. But when it comes to ERP, all you're doing is exposing yourself to the things that triggers you, and to the best of your ability, you try not to fall into any type of compulsions at all. So like I said, I will expose myself to my family members and my friends despite the thought I was having. It got to a point where I wasn't triggered by them anymore. I would watch shows and movies and listen to music that had something to do with the LGBTQ, that had the LGBTQ community in them, and I wouldn't be triggered by them anymore. And like I say, there was many other things that I did that triggered me, but when I did those things again, it never triggered me again because I did ERP. So yeah, and I can say it really helped me a lot. It got me to ERP is definitely one of the main things that got me to the point where I'm at today. If I didn't do ERP, I don't know where I'd be, to be honest, but I can say it definitely helped. Like I say, ERP is one of the main type of therapies that is suggested by therapists when it comes to OCD. And yeah, so if you're someone that is willing to, take that step. Like I said, I would prefer, me personally, I would prefer you to go to a professional and do this instead of doing it off of me. But to each his own. If you feel like you can do it by yourself, all power to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying this in the most humblest way possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm different from everybody. You know, I'm the person that I take risk. You know what I'm saying? I do risky things due to, you know, me feeling like it's gonna have a good outcome. You know, so like I'm also the person that don't really, you know, seek for help for real. So yeah, I just did it on my own and now I'm here. So like I said, if you are willing to do that on your own, all power to you. Hope it goes well. But if you really feel like you're not comfortable doing it by yourself, please seek professional help. You know what I'm saying? Go to your local therapist, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. But that is it for this video, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I appreciate all the support y'all been showing. I really do. A lot has been going on behind the scenes, y'all. Like a lot. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like it's going up. It's going up. That's all I can say. It was crazy. It's like I said, I don't want to be known. I'm not defined by my OCD. You know what I'm saying? OCD is not the only thing that, you know, that's in my life. You know, I do other things, like I do gaming. You know, I do, you know, everything in life. Well, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really a homebody, but you know, I'm trying to step out my comfort zone and, you know what I'm saying, going outside, going to the mall and stuff like that, you know, just live my life, you know, instead of being so cooped up in the house all the time. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to be defined by my OCD. So I do, like I said, my content will be, you know, a variety of content. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all will see OCD videos, advice videos, vlogs, workout videos, all that. You know what I'm saying? Overall, my content all surrounds basically one thing. Well, multiple things, but one main thing though. Motivation, inspiration. Yeah. that's what I always tell you. I want y'all to grab, you know, when y'all watch my videos, I want y'all to grab something out of my video. Rather it's like a laugh after having a bad day, some motivational advice, some type of inspiration, you know, to do something. That's all I want to push out. So, but yeah, like I said, everything, it's a lot going on behind the scenes, a lot of good things, and I can't wait to share it with y'all. And yeah, but if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on post notifications so y'all don't miss a video when I upload. And yeah, to my OCD warriors out there, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, if y'all really enjoyed this video, make sure y'all leave a like. I see y'all are very much seen. Y'all are not alone. And yeah, any questions y'all have for me, put it down in the comment section. I will respond. Like I said, some of the comments y'all have, I will respond in a video. Like I said, I think I might do a Q&A video on OCD and just my life overall, you know. But yeah, that's it. If you haven't already, man, follow me on all my social medias. I'm gonna put them right here. And also, if y'all haven't already, check out my last video right here where I talked about the OCD cycle. You almost had me. Almost went to a Jerry Springer mode, but nope. OCD cycle right here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that is it. Yeah. As always, I'm gone.